Hello, Earl Grave School of Business students. My name is Kawanda Gillespie, and I'm the career specialist for the actual School of Business. In addition to supporting the School of Business, I support the College of Liberal Arts, the School of Global Journalism and Communication. Do you need a jump start on your career? Well, I can assist you with that. And some of the services that I provide is tailoring your resumes, assisting with finding internships, LinkedIn profile setups, photo headshots, mock interviews, uh, employee events and programming, career fairs, and more. You ask, how do I get started with utilizing these services and scheduling an appointment? The Center for Career Development at Morgan State has partnered with Handshake to provide students a platform to utilize all our career services and communicate with over thousands of employers. So here's the onboarding process. If you have no Handshake account, you will follow these steps. You definitely want to claim your account with Handshake. Like I mentioned earlier, Morgan has partnered with Handshake in order for you to start utilizing our career services as well as all the other services that I mentioned earlier. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Handshake. And you're going to sign up. And what you're going to do is you're going to enter in your Morgan email. So when you utilize your EDU email, this will give you quicker access to Handshake. So once you type in your Morgan email, let's continue. So you'll see here, my information is automatically populated. So what you'll do is you want to enter in a username and password. So once you log in using that username and password, it'll log you in to Handshake. So the next step is once you've entered in that information, an email will be sent to your inbox. So you're going to click the link to confirm your account in order to be directed back to Handshake. So once you do that, you want to definitely choose a password, and the password has to be 8+ characters and contain at least two of the following categories. It must include a letter, a number, and special characters. So you'll see this screen here, where you will enter in your password as well as re-entering your password and accepting the terms of service. Once you're logged in, you'll be required to confirm a few of the details about yourself and your education. So the great part is it's going to actually get you started from scratch. So if you are already on board with an account, you can skip to the next part of the video, which talks about uploading your resume, which already has an account. So the next thing is, if you don't, you're going to enter in your name, your first name, your last name, your major, and your education level. And what you want to do is you want to select the graduation month and the graduation year. I would select Morgan State, even though a lot of students are just coming on board from high school, but you are a newly uh, college student now. So you want to select that you do have high school, or what if you do have like an associate's degree, like if you came from a community college, or if you transferred, or if you are a student that's already had your bachelor's degree and you're working on your master's as well. So the next thing that's going to prompt you is tell about yourself. Like I noted, you have to enter in your first name, your last name, your major, and the screen will walk you through this, so you can always come back to reference. Enter in the graduation level, education level, the graduation month and year, and requested by your school. What is your ID number? So everyone should have an ID number assigned once you are an active student, Morgan State student. So the next screen would be asking what employers, how would you want them to find you? So you can actually have community where you can actually Connect with employers as well as student and alum. They can message you. Your profile will be visible to employers, students, and alum across the Handshake platform if you select community. If you only want employers to access your Handshake profile, then you can just click employers. If you click private, then no one will be able to access your information, but the platform is utilized for you to be able to connect with employers and find jobs as well as set up meetings with your career specialists. So the next screen will prompt you to answer a couple of questions regarding what type of position you're going to be looking for. Are you going to be looking for full-time jobs? If you've already graduated, if you're currently in school, or if you're getting ready to go to graduate school, like if you're looking for an internship, if you're looking for part-time or on campus, which is more so work study. So with work study, you want to ensure that you've already received an email from the work study department that you are eligible to apply. So all the work study, majority, I won't say all, but majority of the work study positions are all listed in campus. So in this screen here, you would select what you're looking for. The next step would be the industry. So the industry will help tailor and curate Handshake to identify what industry you're interested in. So for business school, if you're in marketing or information systems, or if you want to be going to real estate, entrepreneurship, you can select it here, um, as well as the job types, getting more specific and drilling down to if you want to be a stock trader or something like that, you can add that in here as well. Locations, these locations will be where would you like to work. So you can put however many you want and then enter them in addition to if you wanting to intern or ultimately have a full-time job once you graduate. In addition to selecting those categories, it's very important to also select your pronouns. Pronouns help Handshake address each other in an exclusively and respectful way. We want to make sure that we honor how everyone wants to be identified. Also, they may be shared with employees and other students, depending on the visibility, like we talked about a little bit earlier. And you can learn more from how to interact from this particular link here. If you choose to enter your pronouns, you'll be prompted to display what your pronouns are. So there should be a drop down box here. Sure, and you can also select if you want to share them. It's optional. In addition to an optional is the demographics, and those demographics will be like your gender, your race, and your ethnicity as well. So you can disclose that as well. Definitely have your skills listed because these skills are going to be very pertinent to the employers to find out what skills you bring to that internship. So any skill that you have, definitely add this in here, especially hard skills, which could be like Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Google Suite, which could be Google Drive, like if you know Canva. Also, if you're a good communicator, you have some core competencies you want to discuss with your career specialists, identify what what core competencies that would align with you. You can also add your GPA. You can make that visible. There are some positions that require for you to have a GPA, so you can enter that in or not. So that's pretty much optional for you as well. Um, Clubs and organizations. If you've been part of an organization or volunteer, you want to enter in that information here as well. Work experience, you can enter in the work experience. So once you've updated this information in this first phase of setup, you definitely want to ensure that you update all of those screens so your profile is 100%. So this will allow employers as well as myself as a career specialist or any of my other colleagues to assist you with finding a job. So the next step would be Tanaje. She will be guiding you guys through uploading your resume and get it started with where you would actually go to perform those tasks. So welcome. Thank you for listening and enjoy.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tanaja Garrett. I'm a sophomore nursing major and your current Miss Sophomore for the 2024-2025 academic school year. My career goal is to be a labor and delivery nurse, and we'll see where life goes to become an obstetrician gynecologist. So today I'll be showing you guys how to log into Handshake and how to upload a resume. So let's log in. Okay, when you first log into Handshake, this is the page that you will see. This is the welcome page. You have your home, your feed, your inbox, jobs, events, employers, and the career center. In order to upload a document, you will click on your icon on the top right corner. You will click My Documents. And as you can see, I have 2 resumes uploaded. I don't have a cover letter quite yet, and I don't have my transcript, but I do have a schedule planner because a lot of the jobs that you do apply for will ask for your class schedules. And I have a resume AI that graded my resume that I will show you guys. So in order to upload a resume, you will click Add New Document, select from computer. Hopefully your resume is the most current one in your documents. Here's my resume. This is just a brief one. Click Add Document. My document is now going to be under review. Somebody will review it, and then they will decide if it can be uploaded for a job to see. You want to make sure that your resume has a good title. So in order to rename your resume, you will click Edit Document. I'm going to keep the Garrett Tanaja resume, but I'm going to erase the rest. You want to make sure that you select that this is the resume document. You can put a description, but you don't have to. Then you click Update Document, and now you have a new resume. I'm going to show you guys how to delete a document now and how to make sure you show what is visible and what is not. This is one of my old resumes, and I'm going to delete this one. You just click on the resume, and then you click Delete Document. Are you sure you'd like to delete this document? Absolutely. As you can see, it says on profile. The check is either visible or there's no check to show not visible. As of right now, I cannot check the pending document until it is reviewed, but I can show you down here for my schedule planner. You either click visible or unclick if you want employers to see it. And the AI resume review, I submitted this to the Center of Career Development, and I got a resume AI review, and I got a 34, which is a pretty good score for resumes. It goes by your impact, your brevity, your style, and your soft skills. It tells you what to improve, how to improve it. And if you do need help, you can also come to the center to get one-on-one help with building the dream resume that you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. And oh wait, let me
show your resume.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys the resume that I just uploaded that I added a few little kinks to. So I have my name, my location, like where I'm from, where I am at the moment. I didn't put my home address because that's not where my information goes to. The dotted line is where your number is supposed to go. Took that out for personal reasons. And my email, I put my major, I put my professional summary. I was seeking an on-campus job, so I made sure to talk about what I wanted in my professional summary or objective. This is my education and certificates. As you can see, I have Morgan State University education. I still have my high school education on here. You might want to be diligent on keeping that on there because it's not necessary, but I do have a lot of certificates and awards from high school that I just wanted to be present on my resume. Areas of expertise, also skills, anything that you can contribute to the company. These are my campus experiences, and then I have professional experiences of where I've worked, and that's about it. This needs to be updated, but that is the resume to show you guys. And that is how you upload a document to your Handshake account. You will get
Yes.
you will get an email when your uploaded document is reviewed and it will no longer say pending. Then you can go on to it. You can edit it. You can see it a couple times. You can edit as many documents as you want. So just because you might have accidentally uploaded the wrong resume doesn't mean you're in a big hole because you can upload another. But make sure when they're all reviewed and on your account, you delete the ones that are not necessary.
Hello, everybody. My name is Christian Martins. I am a graduate. Oh, that feels too good to say. But I'm a graduate of Morgan State University, where I obtained my bachelor's in information systems. What am I about to do in my life now? About to become a data analyst at Wells Fargo, about to relocate to Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, let's get straight into what we're about to do today. So before we get into my profile, let's go to my documents. Mr. Najee talked about, how to upload your resume, how to feature on your profile and how to build your profile from your resume. This is for the people who, they might not want to build their profile manually. I know I wouldn't. I'm trying to save as much time as I possibly can. But this is for people who want to build their resume, build their profile through their resume, just save time, not to do it manually. So as you can see, look at my resume right here. Ooh, it looked too good. I'm not gonna lie. So when you have your resume, you upload it and all that stuff. You build your profile from your resume. I'm not gonna click it because my profile is already set up. I took a lot of time to set up the profile. So I'm not gonna, try to readjust it again. Now, let us go to my profile. So let it load quick. Okay. So as you can see, I'm Christian Martins. Look at my beautiful headshot right there. Okay, with the headshots, make sure that you are dressed professionally. If you're a guy, make sure you got a suit and tie. Something good. Something presentable. If you're a woman, make sure you got a dress. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that is presentable too. Do not come up with no t-shirt. Do not come up with no graduation gown, cap and gown. No, nobody trying to see all that. They want to see you. Make sure you look professional, especially if you're a business major. You gotta be professional, man. Anyways, as you can see, Morgan State University, bachelor's in information systems, graduated April 20th. Graduated. I still can't believe that happened. Anyways, so my journey, as you can see right here, this is the summary. This is a summary about your life. It only has to be like one sentence. As you can see, honor student from Morgan State University with experience and interest in data analytics, sales, marketing, information technology. Make sure you have, if you're an honor student, if you're not, it's all good. If you're an honor student, make sure you put that as well. Just adds a little bit of points, brownie points onto your profile. Always make sure you put your university, of course, and make sure you have experience and interest down. You might have experience in data analytics like me, but you might also want to branch out to other things as well. Interest in sales, marketing, and information technology. All it takes is the interest. If you're not interested in what you're applying for, then you're most likely not gonna get the job. So you want to make sure that you have the interest so that your potential employers and recruiters, they can see that you have it on your profile and they might want to reach out to you. You also want to make sure you got the education down. Of course, if you go to Morgan State, put down Morgan State. You don't go to Howard, you don't go to Hampton, you don't go to FAMU. You go to Morgan State University. You know what I'm saying? So, and you also put your major in information systems. You don't have to put your high school. In fact, I would advise you not to put your high school unless you're a freshman coming in. You might not have too much experience at Morgan, so you might want to put your high school, or unless you're coming from a prestigious high school. But if you're just coming from any other high school like I am, don't put your high school. For me, I put my high school when I was a freshman and I just never deleted it. That's my bad. But I would recommend you do not put your high school. Um, and look to the left a little bit. It says your profile is 100% completed. You want to ensure that your profile is 100% completed. Do not leave anything blank. Don't leave the journey blank. Don't leave the education blank. Don't leave the work and volunteer experience blank. Don't leave none of that blank. Make sure that your profile is 100% completed. Because if your profile is 100% completed, you're 100% more likely to get that position that you need to get if you apply on Handshake. All right. So it's not okay. So next we're going to talk about the work and volunteer experience. Now, fun fact, the first job right there, but tell, I got that from Handshake. So this shows that Handshake really works to get you a job. I really needed an internship throughout my spring semester. I applied for Battelle. They got me the job, and I was working, making good money on the side while I was doing school. Get you make sure. And this wouldn't have happened if my handshake was not good. So make sure your handshake is 100%. All right. So you also want to put down any work experience that you have. Don't think, oh, just because you're working at a store or a restaurant or something, it's not valuable. There's always some type of valuable skills that you will gain from a job. I mean, is a job really a job if you're not gaining any skills? I don't think so. So, as you see, I put down Holiday Inn Express. I have no idea why I put down 1 year and 1 month because I'm still working on there as of June 2024. But just ignore that. Anyways, as you see, I put a Holiday Inn. I put Hollister and Stocker. Put my internships, Wells Fargo, Lincoln Financial, and some other things as well. Just make sure you have as much experience as you possibly can, because the more experience you have, the more skills you gain, and it'll be good for the next job. Now, next, we want to focus on the organization and extracurricular. Now, like I said, don't be like me again, because I haven't updated in a while. I won't lie, I haven't updated in a while. But if you're an honor student, like I said, or if you're part of the School of Business or something like that, or any school part of the Morgan State University, ensure that you put that out there. It's still important. If you participate in any competition, you can see I participated in the Lincoln Financial Pitch competition. I won first place, by the way. Well, it says second, but I won first place the following year. I just haven't updated. And then participate in National Black MBA Association. We won fourth place. Participated in the Bowling Case competition. I won third place. And I also have more things as well. I just forgot. Like I said, don't be like me. I have, I was with the NBA, National Basketball Association. Like Swish. You know what I'm saying? I was with that. I was with Capital One as well. I was with Ally Financial, and much more. I just haven't put it down. Don't be like me. Like I said again, make sure you put down every organized, even clubs that you're in. I was part of the AITS, the Information Technology club. I didn't put it down. I don't know what's wrong with me, but make sure you put that down. Make sure you put that down. I'm trying to tell you, anything that you're part of, like anything part of school, put that down. Nothing is not important. Put your courses as well. Like I said, once again, don't be like me, because I should have put down more courses. I only put down 3 courses. When I should have put down like 50. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of classes. I should have put it down, because a lot of times some employers, some recruiters, they're gonna look at the type of courses you have, and if you don't have the courses required for that job that you're applying, it's like they're not gonna look at it. Now, there's some other ways around it, but you know what I'm saying? It's always good just to put the courses down on your handshake. Let's go to the left a little bit. Let's check out the skills. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the skills that I have. And like I said, bro, when it comes to the skills, anything you're good at. I put down basketball as one of my skills. You know what I'm saying? Am I good at basketball? A little bit. I'm pretty tall, by the way. So, I'm like, I can do a little something, something. What does basketball got to do with anything? I don't know. But who knows? Maybe the recruiter that you like, it might be interested in basketball, strike a conversation, and bam, you in the doors. It could be that small, it could be that simple. You know what I'm saying? So just put down anything. I got that FL Studio. What does FL Studio have to do with business and all that stuff? I don't know, but who knows? You never know who you might meet. You know what I'm saying? So just put down any skill that you have, and it will probably it can't hinder you. It can't, you can't. There's no con of putting down any skill that you have. Just make sure you have a lot of skills. Also, any projects that you might do, like I said, with the projects, once again, Don't be like me because I have more projects I just didn't put them inside of Handshake. But make sure that you have, your projects down. It's like a part of the bowling case competition. My first place in that. Bowling finance. No, sorry, bowling case competition I won third place. Finance, so I won first place. And the Wellington FinTech, I won second place. So make sure you put all that as well. And last but not least, documents right here. This is my updated one, June 17th. The resume, like I showed you earlier. If you have any other documents, make sure you can see it right here. You can manage your documents, click manage documents. It'll probably take you to that page that we were on before. Oh no, well, kind of. But as you can see right here, multiple, resumes. I did have a cover letter. I don't know what that meant. But I have my transcript, and I have some essays or some other documents that I'm at. It's very important. And let's go back to my profile. And yeah, that's really about it. Make sure, I'm sorry if I was out of the, if I was too energetic, but that's just the type of person I am. But make sure that, everything, the most important thing is make sure that this profile is 100%. Because like I said, don't forget that what I said. If your profile is 100%, if your profile is 100% complete, then most likely you're 100% guaranteed to get a job. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. My name is Aaliyah Blackman. I am currently a graduate student pursuing my MBA at the illustrious Morgan State University. And I have many career interests, and most of them pertain towards business and with a concentration in marketing, but it doesn't absolutely have to do anything with marketing. So for here, we are really just filling out your career interests. So if the career interests, it's important to identify what you are looking for. So for here, I clicked full-time job and internship. So what I mainly use Handshake for is to find these full-time jobs and these internships. And the good thing about Handshake is that it will send notifications to your email and to your phone if you have the app downloaded on your phone. So that way it is ensured that you get the notifications and the job interest tailored to what you are pursuing. So how can Handshake help you? Handshake can help you in plenty of ways. For some people, it's I want to find a job. I want an internship. I'm interested in grad school. I want to find out about career center events such as fairs, info sessions, and appointments. I want to build my network, and I'm not sure, just checking it out. All of these are amazing tools and factors. So for me, I will click I want a job and I want an internship because I'm in the point of my career, my academic career, where this is something I'm looking forward to. And the good thing about it is that Handshake has so many opportunities for you to expand your network, for you to grow. And I believe that specifying exactly what you are looking for is a great way to have everything tailored to the needs of what you are looking for as well. It also asks, what options are you considering after graduation? Now, this is important, especially for some people that graduation is really coming up. It's important to identify if you are looking for work, if you want to go to graduate school, if you want to take a gap year, which is so okay. You can do military service, volunteering, fellowship, or you're not sure. Either way, it's important to input these things in Handshake. They will help you find out and identify exactly what you want to do. So what kind of graduate programs are you interested in? So for me, it was business. Like I said, I am an MBA student at the illustrious Morgan State University. Now, this section is really, really important. Handshake has over 33,000 jobs, and helping identify what you are interested in helps tailor it down a lot. It helps eliminate a lot of the process so you don't have to look at jobs that aren't for you or are not even in your field. With this, you can really say, hey, I love sales. Let me put sales. Let me put PR and marketing. Let me put account executive. They have many different options based off of what you are interested in. As you can see here, if you wanted to be a congressman, a congresswoman, city council member, a store manager, they have everything tailored to help you identify and help lower the chances of you getting things that are not pertain to what you want to pursue. Next section, which is also important, where are you interested in living? Where do you want to live when you do this work or when you do this internship? I put Baltimore, Washington, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, California. And with these, it also helps narrow the search in which you are looking for as well. Because now, not only if we go back up to the section that we were in before, what job roles are you interested in? We know what job roles you're interested in. We know what you want to pursue with your education. Now, right here helps narrow it down more so that way we can know what location and what city you want to live in. And I think that's really important because if you want a job, if you want to make sure that you get a role that you're interested in, you want to make sure you want to live in the city of the role that you are interested in as well. So next, which industry interests you? I found this section particularly fun because it doesn't limit me. Now, this is tailored to your own personal wants, your own personal needs. These are your hobbies. Some people like journalism. If you are pursuing an education or want to pursue a higher education and teach higher education, energy, with every section, you don't have to limit yourself to just what you are pursuing in your major, but you can also go beyond. You see here, even I have some stuff in media and marketing, and I have technology. I have certifications in coding. So I think that this is really important because not only does it help, you know, cater towards your interests, but if there are different roles, again, going back up to the roles you're interested in. If there are roles that are catered to your hobbies and your interests and things that you're interested in, that's what makes a job fun. That's what makes everything fun. So right here, we're going to save this portion. So yes, I'm going to say you have to make sure you save everything. You have to save everything in Handshake because if you don't, all of it will be erased. And if it is erased, then you cannot, necessarily grow and get the network that you are hoping for. So again, it is important to identify if you are looking for a full-time job, an internship, a part-time job. We even have on-campus jobs. Next is cities. You have to make sure that you identify which city you want to work in. That will help tailor Handshake to the needs and help you send you opportunities in that city towards your career interests. I almost forgot. You have to put, when do you expect to graduate? So for me, I can update mine. I can say, hey, I'm graduating December 2025. That is it. And like you have what kind of job or job functions interest you. And it's kind of similar to the industries that interest you, except it's more direct, more narrow. So here, if I was interested in accounting, I could click accounting. But you see here, I have advertising, media, and PR. I have art and design. I have marketing, brand management, marketing general, research, editing, and writing. These help you pertain to, these help you get a direct um a direct field of what you want to work in to help tell your needs. Again, Handshake has over 33,000 jobs. So these will really help you and get you everything you need. So don't forget to hit save and thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nora Elizabeth Adamu. I'm a second-year MBA candidate and an aspiring tech project manager. I'm an international student at the Graves School of Business, Morgan State University. And today I will be sharing with you my journey and strategies in effectively leveraging the Handshake platform to secure internships, jobs, and networking events. As an international student, I realized we face unique challenges, but Handshake has proven to be an incredibly powerful tool to help navigate these challenges. Let's dive in. First things first, you need to create a Handshake account. After you've created a Handshake account, you would go ahead to set your profile. In setting your profile, you would need 6 major things. And that would be the first things being your profile photo. Your profile photo should be a professional photograph and it should be clear and visible. if you do not have if you don't have the opportunity to take that picture, or if you don't have that, you can always come to Tyler Hall to room 307 between the hours of 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays to obtain a professional photo for free. After you've gotten your professional photo uploaded on your profile, you go ahead to write a concise and engaging bio. Your bio should highlight your background, a little bit of your experience, and your career aspirations. After filling that part, you go ahead and attach your resume. Your resume should be properly formatted. Your resume should have keywords that match the job description that you're applying for. It should have your skills, transferable skills, and also your experience. After attaching your resume, you go ahead and fill in the categories that have your education, your experience, which could be, professional wise, could be volunteer wise. You fill in all of that, the projects you worked on, and your certifications and skills that will set you apart amongst your peers. After successfully doing that, as an international student, you take it a top notch higher by going to your settings and clicking yes to having work authorization. Once you click yes to having work authorization, you are stating that you have the necessary documents according to your F1 visa to work in the United States. This could be in the form of your I-94, your SSN, your OPT, or your CPT. And you also need to click yes to you needing sponsorship in the future, visa sponsorship in the future. And once you've done this, what it does is it filters the companies that come your way. The companies that would begin to come your way on Handshake would be companies that are willing to sponsor international students. So after you do that, the next thing to do is to customize your job search. In customizing your job search, you are filtering the industry you would want to work on, the job description you would want to work, and the location, or how you want it to be, on-site, remote, hybrid, full-time, or part-time. You have the opportunity to do all of that. And the next thing to do is to click the alert icon, so that you are informed when the jobs that you are gunning for are available. You get emails of that so that you have the ability to apply for them. Applying for these jobs, you can also take things a top higher by following some employers on the Handshake platform. I follow Microsoft and IBM because I'm particularly interested in these companies. So you get timely updates and information on what is currently going on in the company or positions that are available. So you can do that so that you're able to get first-hand information. After doing that, you can also take it top-notch by following recruiters or people that work in these companies to maybe even obtain referrals for jobs later in the future. Another thing I would advise is to stay engaged. Stay engaged. After applying for jobs, it is advisable that you constantly update your profile. If there's anything new that you are working on, put it on there. If there's a project you just worked on, put it on there. Skills you just acquired, put it on there. Certifications, internship experiences. It boosts your profile because employers are always looking at your profile. So after updating your profile regularly, it is also advisable that you apply for jobs consistently, because as you do that, you increase your chances to gain an interview. In the event where you have secured an interview, the next thing to do is, after that interview, always send follow-ups. Thank you for the opportunity to interview with you. It was a pleasure. Reiterate your interest in working in that job description and for that company. And it always goes a long way. After doing that, you can, like I said, follow up. After doing that, always make sure that you do not waste time applying to companies that do not sponsor, because you just find out that you're channeling your energy on the wrong path. Instead, channel that energy on companies that do take and do sponsor international students. A wise man once said, your network is your net worth. So apart from applying for jobs, looking for employers, following employers, you can always apply for events. Handshake has a plethora of events that are coming up between every 5 days to 10 days to even 30 days, depending on what you're looking for. And you have the ability to customize it to be project management conferences, business conferences, whatever. You can always customize that. If you want that to be virtual or in person, you always have the chance to do that on Handshake too. So, because you cannot be overemphasized, like networking, collaborating with like-minded individuals to work on projects, innovative solutions, or even have the chance to speak with these companies that you aspire to work in and just know what the insides, the ins and outs of the companies, is, and you have the chance to also ask questions. So I would always advise that you apply for events. I have personally been able to go for 2 career fairs that I was alerted on through Handshake. So I would say this is one of the tools that are also great on the Handshake platform and are advisable, because as an international student, you come in here without a community, without no networking. So you have to network to build your community. You can join student groups and just keep building your professional community, because they always come in handy in the future. Last but not the least is the Career Center. Your Career Center has a plethora of resources that are useful to you. You can schedule appointments with career advisors who could help you do mock interview preps, who could help you with application tips, who could help you review your resume. You also have the the career closet, where you could get professional outfits for events and professional or even interviews. I personally have benefited from the career closets, and this is just one of the resources that Handshake has. So it is advised that you also leverage, these resources that are at your fingertips. So in the event that you've gotten an interview as an international student, like I've said before, transparency on your work status usually helps, because you do not want them to think that you have a certain documents that you don't, and then once you're offered the employment, they retract it. So you also need to be aware of what your work status is. Do I have a CPT? Can I obtain an OPT? You also need to go to your international students department, be aware of your work status, and be transparent with your interviewer at maybe the first interview or the second interview. Once you get an interview, always note that they are willing to take a chance on you and they see great potential in you. So always be transparent with the HR and let them know this is this. And the company that will take a chance on you, trust me, will take a chance on you. Using the Handshake effectively can open doors to numerous opportunities by setting up your profile, customizing your profile, staying engaged, networking, and leveraging the career center. So I would advise you to be consistent, to be proactive and persistent, honestly. And, I wish you all the best on your career journey. Thank you for watching. Happy handshaking.
How you guys doing? My name is Jordan Gibson. I'm a sophomore business management major. And today I will just be showing you all the tools that Handshake provides for the job search. So let's just say I want to get into the wealth management field and don't know where to start. Up here, Handshake has multiple filters that you can put in. So let's just say I want a wealth management job in New York that accepts people that graduate in 2027. So I'll boom, put that in an internship over the summer. And here you can really see all of the filters that you can put in. A paid internship, of course, you want that money. And then I'll go down here, qualifications, make sure my graduation date matches with the time I graduate. And as you see here, we can just see all the options that they have. And you can see, so boom, let's click Bank of America, Global Investment Banking. So here's the sophomore summer analyst program. So this would be in my summer going into my junior year. And you can see it's paid, it's on site in New York City or Chicago. And here's the job description. So if you want to scroll down to the qualifications, the cool thing about Handshake is you can actually put your resume into Handshake so you don't have to do all of the uploading of files. And if you can see that your qualifications match up from your resume to what they're looking for, then this would be a good opportunity for you. You need to have a self-reflection of should you apply to this job. And as you can see here, what they're looking for, graduates by June 2027. And that's what that says right there. And if you scroll down here, similar jobs, same thing. And those, you want to click on this right here, it'll show you fixed income sophomore analyst program. So really it's endless opportunities that Handshake provides for you. You just have to be willing to apply. Now, if we go over here to my left and click on employers, if you have a specific employer you want to work for, then that works too. Let's say I want to work for Citibank. Scroll down, you can see all types of Citibank opportunities. More on the feet. Let's say I want to work for, oh, here's more, even more Citibank opportunities, investment banking. So if you click on this, let's click on the profile for Citi, and you can see all of these people trying to help you out. So they have the reviews of Citibank. They have interviews, probably the questions they were asked in the interviews, and what the type of process the interview was, and the normal interviews, just letting you know what the process is like trying to get into Citibank and get a job from there. Here, they even have available jobs that Citibank has. And this is just everything that Handshake has to offer. Please feel free to reach out to the Career Center if you have any questions about anything about this Handshake opportunity. Tyler Hall, thank you very much.